school. We call him the Dad. Put your hands together for a very good friend of mine, Jim Keith.
Your keys in your car, stupid? Yeah. So she gives me a coat hanger. I'm out there fiddling around trying to lock my car. I can't get it unlocked. Two more guys must walk along. You need some help? Sure, why not? I've got 15 coat hangers outside of my car. We can't get it unlocked. And this lady comes walking along. She looks at us and looks at the coat hangers and says, "Can I help you boys?" Like, what are you going to do, lady? And she walked around the other side of the car to that door that wasn't locked. Crying and hugging one another. Daddy's such a loser. In Christmas season, I'm driving down 55. I'm driving down 55. It's a Christmas time. I got the spirit. There's a car pulled outside the road. I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm going to help this guy out. He's pulled outside the road. He's obviously broke down. I'll tell you what, there's an extra ramp right there. There's a gas station right at the bottom of that little hill. I'll see the guy will push down the gas station. I'll help the guy out. Guys, never push your car up on jacks. Really makes that guy working underneath it really mad. And he weren't no Christian, I can tell you that. I thought my mom and dad were married. I didn't know. My daughter just turned 16. She told me she's pregnant today. We got rid of my hiccups, so what happened? 51 years old. I'm having a wonderful time in my life doing comedy. I love making people laugh. 51 years old. I promise each and every one of you tonight, I'll give you the best show I can possibly give you. I promise each and every one of you that. 51 years old. I've been married 22 wonderful years. It's hard work, folks. I'm on my seventh wife. Who's been married 21 years? Where you at? Back over there? Oh, I can't hardly see you over there, Doc. I just kind of see just a shadow over there. I know it's 21 years. That's wonderful. That's hard work. Guys, girls, if you're in a dating relationship, if you're engaged, if you just got married, there's two words, and you know this, there's two words we should never, ever say in a loving relationship. Number one is the word never, and the second word is forever. As in, I will never leave you. I will love you forever. Yeah, right. Go ahead, get my name tattooed to your body part. I have a tattoo that says Fran. I've been married to Beverly for 22 wonderful years. My only hope and prayer is Fran's got Jim tattooed to her tit. That's what I can remember me by. 51 years. You know, in all my 51 years, I've never heard a woman say these three words to me. Pull my finger. It's always been some guy, hey Jim, pull my finger. See, it's a warning system, folks, whether you pull the finger or not. You know what's coming. You like them silent killer suckers. No warning. Stealth farts. You can't hear them coming. You don't even know they're around, but the smell knock you right on your ass. Oh! Oh! Paint peeling off the walls. Thanks, son. Yeah. I'm laying there. Your wife's done this to you. I know she's done it to you 21 years. I'm laying there when I just start to doze off. Just into that twilight zone. The shit on fire. Whew. The earth go flying off the bed. My eyes start watering. My nose is burning. Smoke detectors go. Kids in the bedroom. Hey, are we gonna die? Are we gonna die? Shut up, go to sleep. Mama's gonna fart. Parakeet died. You're dead. Got a little magnet glue to him, stuck him up in the icebox. He's up there holding the bills. 51 years. Boy. Bill Clinton had a bad day today, too. Did you hear about that? He just found another long-lost brother of his. Rush Limbaugh. Rush was really pissed. Well, I smoked pot, but I didn't inhale. What about Jennifer? Oh, I porked her, but I didn't go. He's president. He's all for gays in the military. I was in the Marines during Vietnam. I really have no problems with gays being in the military since I'm out. But I really think they'd probably be a lot stronger than what we were, because it's hard doing a push-up by riding your ass. Push-up thing on the... I love you. Sarge. Well, I learned a lot when I was in the Marines. I did. I learned a lot. You know that phrase, shoot, shower, and shave? I got trouble for that because that's what they did at the same time. Got to get the timing down right. I learned from this one guy, guys, you should never shave with a straight razor in the shower with soapy hands. A tall guy named Shirley told me that. 51 years old. I was reading my time-lapse book on aging. It says in there, I got a free walker with that. It says in there, as we get older, we actually start shrinking in size, and parts of our body starts to droop and sag. I figured that's for you. She knows. I figured if it's true, by the time I'm 80, she'd be about that tall. But my dick will be tagging the kitchen floor. So. Oh, what a scene. I live in Twilight Zone, Missouri, Jefferson County. I don't know if you've ever heard about that place over there. I live in a small town called Sulphur Springs, Missouri. It's 22 miles south of St. Louis, 2 miles south of Kinswick, Missouri. We live right on the Mississippi River, and we have rock bluffs on our side of the river. And in these rock bluffs, we have bald eagles. During certain times of the year, they nested there. And I take the kids out of the river, and we watch the eagles swoop down the river, scoop up fish. And I was reading in my time-lapse book on eagles. It says in there, if an eagle can't catch a fish, it'll go after a rabbit or a squirrel. And if an eagle can't catch a fish, a rabbit, or a squirrel, a bald eagle's not above going after a dog or a cat. My next door neighbor's got all these cats. Climb all over my car. Leave little footprints all over my car. So I got me some pictures of fish glued into the cat's backs. No more cats. And you can teach an eagle to talk. I heard one fly over the house the other day going, oh, 51 years. You know, I don't mind getting older. Actually, I'm having fun being 51. I'm starting to get those liver spots. Anybody else got liver spots out here?
I do.
Do you? Do you? You get bored, you play dot to dot. You know that. deep glasses after a while. Pimples we had on our faces as teenagers, we still got them. Because now they migrated down our backs and had them on our asses, but we still got them. And it's like anything, you have to learn to remember. If you're under 35, you have no clue what I'm saying. If you're over 35, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We have to learn to remember. It's a tiny thing. We don't get it right the very first time, second time. We got to learn to remember. Just before we cough, blow our nose, or sneeze, remember we got to take our butt cheeks so we can shit our pants. February, and my wife bought for our anniversary, she bought me this baseball bat. She says, if you ever feel like hitting me, just go ahead and hit me with this thing. I thought that's rather neat. She bought one for herself too, but hers made of wood. Don't believe in violence in marriage. No, I don't. I've never struck my wife in anger. She's never struck me in anger. She normally waits till I go to sleep, then she beats the shit out of me. Good night, enough. She's a good woman. I thought she was a great cook because all the truckers used to stop by the house. When I found out her idea of a warm breakfast, she just leaves the milk out overnight. I love you. See, you ladies have this thing called a recipe. You're supposed to follow a recipe to cook food, make sure it tastes right. You follow this recipe. My wife's theory is that you ain't got what it takes and then people look together. And she's cooking this chicken dinner one night and called for cooking wine. And we didn't have any cooking wine. And she figured, what the hell, booze is business, so she cooked that chicken in vodka. Chicken tastes like shit. That gravy was a killer. That was some pretty good stuff. I mean, whatever. And she says some of the craziest things to me, after you're dead, how do you want your hands folded? What? How do you want your hands folded? Left over right or right over left? Why? Well, I want you to look natural. They put you in that box and bury you. You want me to look natural? Yeah, I'll put a remote in one hand and beer in the other. Shit. Be natural for me. I wish you were talking and looking rich like Tom Selleck. Me too, lady. I would be with you. A woman's work is never done. In my house, no shit. Weeding on the zipper. Shit. We don't pick it, don't we, guys? And when we do it, we don't do it on purpose, do we? It's an accident. We're in a job taking the wheels, we're in a hurry. And we mangled it accidentally. We look down that zipper and see that little skin hanging out between those little teeth. How are we going to unzip it? Now we got to hurt it on purpose. Lamas works for that too, guys. Yes, it make it feel better. My wife's into precious metals, she is. Aluminum cans. Stupid one was 31 cents a pound, but now that's 65. Hell, I'm out on the highway. It got so bad, she bought one of them giant magnets. You see the back of the magazine? It's so big and so powerful, you could pick up a boat motor with it. I said, what are you going to do with that magnet? She goes, put it underneath my car, drive up down the highway, keep me moving. I tried to tell her about magnets and aluminum and stuff. You guys not listening to sermons in your neighborhood, are you by chance? I got a whole bunch of them in my front yard. There's a garage sale one of these days. I go to Six Flags. Who's been to Six Flags? You've been to Six Flags? Everybody's been to Six Flags. They got that ride called the Buccaneer. It's like a big boat. It goes way up in the air. It goes, because it tickles your pee-pee, My wife had an orgasm at Six Flags. Right for everybody. Could not believe it. I was so embarrassed. But it wasn't from that ride. that same stupid little girl. I'm sorry, sir. You're just a tad bit too sharp driving this ride. I think you're missing the wrong part. Mine drags the kitchen floor. Well, I'm 51 years old. I've had 57 different jobs in my lifetime. I've had a whole bunch of different jobs. I'll talk about some of them. Some of them are really blessings in my life. I've had a good time. So, as a repo man for an artificial heart company for a while. That was a killer job. Well, speaking of okay, boy, he's a killer. Anyhow. As a modern pilot for HQ Hardware, got fired from that to get that video on that telephone. What else is going on? I was a teacher. Kelly's a teacher. I was a teacher. I graduated from Harris Teacher College with a degree in education. I tried teaching for a while, but I kept messing up blending foo-foo real bad, so I'm out. I liked it, though, because we studied that metric system, and I figured metric, that's the only way I'm going to have a double-digit dick is metric. That's what I do, We got into that phonics thing. That phonics thing, help me out on this thing. That phonics thing where you put words, letters together and you come up with words like a TW, the word, the letter, and T and W put together is right? Well, if you had TWI, what would it sound like? TWI, come on, motherfucker. Give me a law. TWI, what's it sound like? TWO? Two, fuckers. For several years. Well, as a cop, I screw with people, alright? Same thing. I got fired from that job too. They probably paid full price for donuts at 7-Eleven. I'm out. 22 years of marriage. Vacation time's coming up, right? Ladies, some kind of rule says you gotta start your period, we start our vacations, or what? 22 years, every time we go on vacation, she's going to start. We leave St. Louis at 9 o'clock, she starts at 9:15, she pisses and moans all the way to Pensacola, Florida. We're in Jackson, Mississippi, kids in the bed seat, let's kill mom. We got down to Florida, across that state line, they got free orange juice in there, there's a little poster on the wall that says the only difference between fishing for alligators and water skiing is the speed of the boat. So me and the kids chipped in, rented a canoe. Gonna miss her, we are. No. They had this thing in Florida called the Crab Festival, the annual Crab Festival. They had banners everywhere. We went to it because I thought there would be some really neat foods, and all it was a bunch of old ladies on stage bitching. My wife won. 22 years of marriage, 21 years of marriage. How long did your wedding ceremony last, sir?
How we doing?
How long? About 10 minutes. Planning for 6 months to get married. It takes 10 minutes to get it all over with. Doesn't seem fair. All that money doesn't seem fair. My ceremony lasted for 3.5 hours. She must have, because all the things I supposedly promised her. Scratch my back. Why do I got to scratch your back? She promised. When did I do that? We got married. Don't you remember? You know, I remember my wedding ceremony. It's 20 years ago, but I remember that day. It's a very important day of my life. I was a little shocking, but it was a very important day. I swear to God, I don't remember that unless you say the word Kotex, though. Or anything about me promising to buy them every month for her. Why do I have to buy your Kotexes? Because I can't buy them. Why not? Because if I buy them, everybody's going to go, I'm not married. I can't tell that lumber back of your pants. Shit. And every time we go to the grocery store to buy those goes, waits by a gumball machine on the other side over there. So when I go through checkout, and that thing comes going, is this the size you wanted? That's what she used that wooden baseball bat on me. But I wouldn't trade her for the world. She's the best thing that ever happened in my life. Her and my kids are great people. I've got two wonderful daughters. I love them very much. They're blessings in my life. Heather and Holly Keith. They're the weather watchers from the Barnhart area. If you were watching on 4, they're really great kids. Heather is 16. She just got her hunting license. Her driver's permit the other day. Yes, honey, you do get points for hitting people, but they're bad points. And they're called pedestrians, not bogeys at 2 o'clock. Bogey 2 o'clock. She's got a boyfriend named Dave. You know, the old hormones will kick in. She's 16, he's 17. And she said, Daddy, could you take me over to Dave's house? We got to do some studying for finals. And I said, what do you got to study? She would go get to study English and biology and math. So I go over to Dave, drop her off. I'm on my way back home. I go back. She's got to take the biology this semester. Stop that crap real quick. Holly, she's 11 years old. She's so beautiful. She's got hair down there. She's just beautiful. Just radiant. She's got a little birth defect, though. A little 666 right below her forehead. That was that parenting thing. Buy the kids pets so they can have responsibility. Yeah, right. You've gone through that too, haven't you? We tried goldfish first. I had a bunch of goldfish, and Holly said, Daddy, can I take the goldfish to school for show and tell? I said, sure, go ahead, but don't you spill that water. And she didn't. She didn't take the water. Just dropped them in her Barbie purse, and off to school she went. Got them glued up in the icebox of that dead parakeet now. Speaking of Barbies, have you seen the gay Barbie dolls? Bitch and Butch, have you seen them? Bitch is the one underneath them. Anyhow. We had a yellow tabby cat. I heard it screaming by the door one day. I figured, oh God, the cat's just hauling up my little girl's face. I go running down the hall, make a turn, run in the TV room, and there's Holly. She's got this cat pinned to the floor. In one hand, she's got a steel pole way up in the air. In her other hand, she's got this plastic thermometer from her doctor's kit. What are you doing? She goes, I'm going to take this temperature. Last time we saw the cat following down the road, tail between his legs. Big eagle right behind. I go, here, get it. We had hamsters, well, a boy hamster for Heather and a girl hamster for Holly. And 6 weeks later, we had 400 of them. I don't know how that happened. I was reading my time out book on hamsters. It says in there, male hamsters can climax 13 times a day. But they die of old age in 2 years. What do you think? I might be worth it, don't you think? I'm willing to try. My girls are Girl Scouts. When I say the words Girl Scouts, what's the first word that comes to mind? Girl Scout cookies. The most famous one of all? Dan Mints. And like every other Dan in America, I wanted my daughter to win that little trophy that says, I sold the most Girl Scout cookies. So we took out a loan on the house. Bought 2 trailer loads of those boogers. Girl Scout camp's coming up. Every time we send them to Girl Scout camp, they bring home pets. Headlines. And you love your kids, you send your kids to school, send them to school with that quality school picture taking. This picture taking day, go to you school, go pull your hair up, put your hands out there, you smile real big for mommy, okay, boom, I love you, bye. Send them to school, 8 o'clock in the morning, take pictures 2 o'clock in the afternoon, hair's all messed up, booger hanging out, yeah! And what do you get back? 1 5x7, 42 wall pictures, right? Dead tonight. I take my kids out of the library, I just smash your face on that Xerox machine. I get all mad and I'm ridiculous. I love you. We'll get your eyes fixed, okay? Don't worry about it. We'll get you some really thick glasses, alright? Oh. And your kids use the word accidentally, you guys have done it yourself. If you do something wrong on purpose, but you don't know your strength, if I can throw an accident in there, I'll get away with it. Yeah, I heard Heather, the oldest one, screaming bloody murder. Oh, I go running down the hall. Holly comes walking out. You know, Holly was 6'6". She goes walking out. Well, I'm the big sissy. She's sleeping on the bed. Yeah. And I wanted her to wake up and play with me. So, well, I accidentally hit her in the mouth with Mom's baseball bat. So we gotta get Heather's teeth fixed. Then Holly comes up to me and she goes, Daddy, guess what? I go, what? She goes, I wrote my whole name today for the very first time. Holly Noel Keith in cursive. But it's, oh, I'm so proud of you. She goes, but I accidentally wrote it on the door of your new truck. With a rock. So now we're going to get her teeth fixed too. The last job I had was probably one of the most important jobs I'll ever have in my lifetime. I worked with kids in trouble with the law in St. Louis County. First time offenders for the last 15 years. Every month I meet with 40, 50 new kids and I talk to these kids. And I ask these kids two important questions. I'm taking that program now from juvenile detention and I'm going into middle schools with it all over the St. Louis, Missouri area, over here in Illinois. I'm talking to the middle school students there. I ask these kids two important questions. One, when is the last time somebody important in your life? Your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, somebody you look up to, somebody you think a lot of. When is the last time for no reason at all? Not your birthday, not Christmas, not because you got an A. When's the last time for no reason at all they looked you in the eye and said, I love you? When's the last time you heard those words, I love you? Some of the kids say, well, I heard it today. Most of them don't hear it very often at all. Second question I ask these kids, when's the last time mom's been in a bad mood, dad lost his job, bills aren't getting paid, something's running wrong in the house, and it happens in everybody's house. Every once in a while, we're yelling at each other. When's the last time, right in the middle of all that turmoil, you walked by your mom and touched her on the shoulder and said, Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. Tough questions for those kids. Same for you folks. If you've got kids, you love your kids, and I hope and pray that you do, tell them on a daily basis. Let them know somehow or another. Give them a nugget, give them a hug, touch their hand, say, I love you. They need to know that on a daily basis. If you've got moms and dads still around, give them a call on the phone tomorrow. Say, Mom, I love you. For no reason at all, I love you. She's going to want to know what jail you're in and how much the bond is. But just say those words because moms and dads, we need the hugs too. My name is Jim Keith. I am the dad. Thank you very much.